What's up, y'all? JustZay here, back doing another pickup. Today we got a special unboxing. Today we're unboxing yet another pair of Air Max, but not just any pair of Air Max. Today we're unboxing the pair of Nike Air Max TW. Now, for those of you guys that are familiar with TW, you already know what it stands for. For those of you guys who aren't, I'm gonna tell you, TW stands for Tailwind, and this particular shoe is actually a remake on a classic, which of course is hence the Nike Air Max Tailwind. So, right off the bat, the very first thing you notice when you open these shoes, well, unbox them, you're gonna see the size of this air bubble, the size of this massive air bubble. I'll be honest, I've seen quite a few bubbles in my lifetime, but this right here, this little nice one right here, is probably one of the better ones I've seen in a while. This thing's coming at just shy of an inch. If you looking at right around an inch. The back is slightly larger, maybe 1.5 inches, but we'll just be conservative and say 1 inch all the way around. So kudos to Nike for that, improving the comfort as well as the design without compromising anything. Now, as far as design go for these, right off the bat, if you're a 90s sneakerhead, then you already know which shoe these favor. But if you don't, I'll give you a hint. If you look at the silhouette of this shoe, it favors the Air Max Plus as well as the Air Max Tailwind, hence the TW right here. Now, they didn't actually call these the Tailwind, these are actually called TW. And I feel that's because, like I said, it's a combination of more than one shoe combined into one shoe. So, which is a fair, I mean, I wouldn't want them to call it something that's not, just to get people to buy it. But overall, man, I think this thing looks great. You can see the hints of the yellow right here, and if you look to the bottom and flip it over, you're gonna see a little bit of writing right here that says dual pressure heel as well as high pressure. And right around the shoe horn, that's very true, because right here as you walk, the air pressure is going to push back, a little resistant. And then right here you got nice little traction right here. And let's see what else we got. Let's take a closer look. Let's dive in a little bit deeper. All right, so picking up where we left off at the TW, this right here is the newer design. It is rubber, it is nice and smooth. You can push it as many times as you want. It doesn't do anything, but it does feel rather smooth. A little bit addicting now that I notice. But back to the shoe. So if you follow me and fingers down here, you're gonna notice that there's this white mesh netting throughout the tongue of the shoe. It's not superiorly functional. It's not that comfortable as far as you wouldn't notice it with your foot in. I really wish that this cushion that's behind the netting was on this side so you can feel it. You don't actually feel it. What you do feel is like this, you guys can see this right here. So you guys see that? Like this nylon stretch material right here. It's like a nylon slash maybe spandex material. This is going to keep your foot protected for in case you guys decided to run if you needed to, because it goes from here all the way down up to here. So the laces aren't necessarily functional, because this is a pretty snug fit. It's not going to go anywhere. So once you put your foot in, it's almost like putting in a I wouldn't say a slipper, like the Air Max. The video on the Air Max, that's what this reminds me of. I did a video on that. So that's what this reminds me of. It has a little bit of give to it, but not a lot. So basically put your foot in here, and then if you wanted to lace your shoes up, I mean, you can. Usually I do like a crazy different design when I feel like the laces aren't functional. If I do, I'll put it in the short so you guys can see that and decide if that's something you want to do. But back to the shoe. As you guys see right here, this logo right here, you already know what that represents. That lets you know that this shoe is made from recycled material, and it's usually at least 20% of that material. So that's what the significance of this little logo right here. If you guys ever see this, that lets you know that this shoe has been made from recycled material. If you look, there's little speckles in this, as well as little speckles within the leather of this shoe. And so I can get some, if you guys see, there's little speckles in here within the leather. Now this shoe right here, I can only imagine after maybe 20 good wears how much more comfortable this air bubble is going to be, because right off the rip, I noticed there's a little bit of I want to say resistance, responsiveness. That's where I want to go. It's fairly responsive early on, and I've only tried these on a couple, maybe 5 or 6 times. Alright, so see how easy it is to take these. Alright, so this one clearly had the sole in there, so I don't have time to adjust this one though, so let's just see how easy it is to boom. See? Fairly easy to slip on. And voila. As well as easy to slip off. First things first, I want to say thanks for all the support. You guys have helped me steady keep the thing going. Right around 10,000 views each month and right around 300 hours each month. But unfortunately, when I got into the subscribers, only 0.4 subscribed. So if you guys like the content, you want to see me keep doing more, definitely subscribe to the channel. It definitely helps out. It definitely put me in the position where I can be able to monetize, and once we start monetizing, we do a lot more giveaways. Right now, we're only doing 1 per year, but if we bump that thing up to 1,000, I guarantee we lose 3 or 4. So until then, see you guys in the next video. Ooh-wee, you got growth. Yeah, they didn't want to believe you. Told them we was gonna make it. Ain't no stopping. They ain't want to see it. Uh-huh. They ain't believe, did they? They ain't believe. They ain't